for your interest in archiving the Black web. Be proud of yourselves because it was a very competitive process, and you all are here out of the 100 plus applications that were received. So pat yourself on the back and the way.
This is the inaugural WARC School fellowship program. So first of all, it's honestly a little surreal because these sort of technologies and programs aren't readily available to the rest of the world. So to be one of the first, I think is an honor and a blessing to kind of get ahead of the curve that I feel like will eventually swing the other way as years come. When the work that I do in preserving LGBT queer history and the familial structures that exist within them, I think it's very important that we have someone in our community that has these skill sets, especially in an administration where things about our history are being erased rapidly. It's going to be very important that someone can preserve the authenticity of what's happening today.
Archiving the Black web is an amazing project and one that I've admired since its start. So I'm excited to be a part of it. Web archiving is so vital. At Fisk University, we're working on several digital projects, including one for the Rosenwald Fund Archives. And part of that work is creating a new platform for the archive and sort of moving away from the older database, but also in thinking about web archiving, how we can still hold on to that database that held so much information, but then also create something new. So thinking about the past and the future in terms of Black memory work.
Web archiving is really important to my work because, like I said, I focus on Black girls, and Black girls are on on the web. They're online, and they're constantly producing not just content, but social activism on platforms such as social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, those sorts of things. And so web archiving is really important to my work because I want to make sure that that history is actually recorded and seen as important.
Web archiving is super important in my practice of Black memory work because I feel like in my undergrad studies and my MA program, a lot of the times when I was doing my research, things were not available, whether they had been erased or just not told accurately. It was a lot of confusion, I would say, and so I think that from my perspective, web archiving is really essential to my practice because it gives me the opportunity to really preserve what I was looking for and also to be able to contribute to more archives for Black people in the future. Yeah, so my project is Black Book Talk, made by Black readers for Black readers.
The digital age over the last century, really, but especially now we're getting to this age where it is such rapid production of new technology all the time. We have to continue that work that we were taught, that stewarded us as well, and just make sure that we're doing it with love and care so that once we're gone, it can also be carried forward. So it's so integral to really study web archiving in the fullness that it is. Think about ethics, thinking about preservation, sustainability, as well as just like relationships, building at the speed of trust, really making communities.
Black web archiving offers is both a correction of the historical record, but also an insistence of our presence, that we've been here, we gonna be here, and we gonna stay here, and that we are integral to the development and the evolution of this technology. And also there are things that others can learn, that non-Black people can learn, that Black people can learn from the ways that Blackness is embedded into this technological sphere.